Hi, this is Tiffany Moore here with Jason Drow. I'm the manager of client success here at Lux Sales, and I would like to begin by letting Jason introduce himself, tell us where he's from and what he does.
Yeah, hi. I am a registered investment advisor in the San Francisco area and have an independent practice partner down in Santa Cruz. The two of us basically have built a small practice, and we are now looking to grow more than we have just organically.
That's wonderful. How was your practice before joining the SLS Framework Mastermind?
I mean, everything was going fine, but we were not really bringing in new clients, at least not in a systematic or repeatable way. It was sort of ad hoc and organic referrals that we never knew when they would come.
Absolutely. How is your practice now and after implementing the SLS Framework Mastermind? Give me some details on that.
Yeah, sure. So it's been about close to 3 months at this point since I started implementing, and I've basically set up the first, I'm kind of through the first big hurdle of having a pipeline of new prospects for meetings. And there's still more to be done to kind of streamline that, but I'm getting on the order of 1 to 2 qualified prospect meetings each week. And it's been great. And at this point, it's a lot of work to set up, but now it's kind of fairly automated. And so I just take the meetings and follow the process. And I have one prospect that he's kind of going through a job transition. I think when that happens, he will sign up. And another that I just spoke to yesterday that just retired and seems very interested. So yeah.
That is wonderful. So what you've learned through the SLS, you've been able to implement and actually generate not just client appointments, but the keyword being ideal client appointments, your niche.
Yep. Yeah, it's been good.
Wonderful. What is one win that you can share with us that you have gone throughout your journey with the SLS?
I mean, I think the best part of this process has been having a framework where I don't have to worry about, okay, what am I going to say to this person? Great, I have a potential new client, but I know how to kind of onboard them in a way that is repeatable. And through LinkedIn and the other tools, I basically have a pipeline of potential prospective clients forever. And that I think that really is the biggest win, is that I'm not spending a ton of money on advertising, and yet I'm getting these calls on a regular basis.
That is so awesome to hear. Thank you so much for sharing that success and being an inspiration. And in being an inspiration, what would you say to somebody on the edge of joining the SLS Mastermind?
I would say that if you are willing to put in the time, you will get rewarded for that. It's not like a magic potion that all of a sudden you just have clients. You have to do some work, but if you're willing to do the work, it will pay off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you would say, from what I'm getting from what you're telling me, is that you're prospecting before and now, it was so much more difficult because you didn't have things to help you put into place. What has really helped you zero down on that?
I think I had the impression or the belief that I could work with anyone, and that's true on some level. But when it comes to marketing, trying to market to everyone wasn't working. And so any marketing I had done, trying to use online advertising, I wasn't getting any sort of resonance with people. And now that I have picked a niche and I'm focused on that through LinkedIn, I'm getting meetings, and that's really been a drastic difference.
Absolutely. And as up to your niche, How did you narrow that down?
Well, I'm in the San Francisco area, and I have a quantitative background, and my very first job out of school was for working for a financial software company as a software engineer. And so I decided I know how to connect with software engineers, and there's lots of them here. And so that is the niche that I picked, and it's going well.